We are live.
Is this thing on?
It's on. Yo, TMI podcast. Welcome. We are here to talk my ish. 44Noise and Big Kev, and we're here with special guest KN9ne. What up with y'all, man?
What's the word, man? What's the word?
How's everyone doing out there? I hope everyone's doing good.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Welcome. Feel free to, like I said in the description, feel free to drop questions, comments, whatever y'all.
All positive energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yay,
Vibes,
Hey, shout out to my wife. I love you, baby.
That's so dope. That's so dope. I already told him. I'm like, yo.
Facts.
But Kevin, what up, brother? How you been? What you been up to, man?
Hey, man. So, I've been doing my thing. I actually, I just got a promotion at my job a couple of weeks ago. So thank you. Appreciate you. Right. So now I'm supervising. So I'm making a few extra dollars, a little bit more headaches, but I'm a little, but honestly though, I like it though. I like it because the job is a good job. Just the supervisor before me was a little unstructured and a little too laxy with everybody. So it came so how it works is my job is contracted from one of the car rental places. So we don't actually work for, say Avis or Enterprise. Yeah. We get contract. They hire us to help them out.
Okay.
So how it works is they prepay for us. As you probably know, with security gigs and shit, it's a contracted job where you got to go in there and you got to make a bid.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then other security companies try to outbid or underbid you, and I could. Oh, they're gonna do it for 200. I'll do it for 185. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll do it for 170. So that's the deal. Is they pay us ahead of time for all of our workers, and then we're supposed to give them the work, right? So now when I go to these manager meetings and I pop in there, and we're supposed to have 35 people on the shift, and we only got 17.
Oh yeah.
They're looking at us like, we done paid you for 35 people. Why do you only have half of that here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You only got this many people. You're supposed to have more. You know what I'm saying? On the whole team to work things out. But
so I be trying to tell my coworkers, now that I'm a supervisor, I don't want enterprise. So what happens is come November when it's like layoff season, we kind of got a list of people that we keep an eye on who don't really work as much as they should. And you know what I mean? And those are kind of the first people to get laid off. So I told my guys once I became supervisor, here's the deal. Come November, I don't want that to be an easy list of who we going to get rid of. I want the owner of the contract. I want everybody higher than me to lose sleep at night trying to figure out who we going to get rid of because everybody kills it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that starts by being on time. It starts by communicating when you're not going to be on time and when you're not going to be there. We got people who's supposed to be in at 6. They come in at 7:30. They don't let nobody know. They just be showing up mad late. And I'm like, that shit ain't going to fly. Because like I said, when I go into these manager meetings at 8 a.m. and we missing half of our people, we look like an incompetent company,
I look like y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all been messing it up.
You know what I mean? So at the moment, I'm just trying to, tighten up the reins a little bit and get everybody on board so that we could just move smoothly as a unit. You know what I mean? That's it. Because, hey, if you lose your job, you lose your job. If you lose your job, you lose your job. But every person who loses their job now puts that contract in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So it's not just you. Now you're putting everybody else's in jeopardy.
Because now you got to look for people filling that.
You know what I mean?
Because now somebody or some shit like
these companies are going to be like, all right, well, you hired this guy, you got rid of him. You hired that guy, you got rid of him. He hasn't been here more than a month. You got rid of him. Who are you hiring? Where are you getting these people from?
That is true.
And why are we employing?
And then they're gonna look at you like you don't even look like you know what you're doing,
bro. So I'm like, help me help you, The goal is to move as a unit. So that's where we at. So that's cool. That's kind of what I've been up to the last 3 weeks, is trying to just get the flow going and get everybody on board. Everybody's not everybody. There's a couple of people who are a little reluctant. It's kind of like their parent before me was giving them lollipops every day. And now here I come. I'm a little bit different, and they ain't getting their lollipops. I want a lollipop. And it's like, bro, this ain't a lollipop world, dog. In the real world, people would have been, people would have been fired at most other jobs, bro. I'm like, this is such a job. We take cars. We take a car from the dirties, a dirty car down to get cleaned. The cleaners clean it. We bring it up to somebody to rent it.
There's responsibility.
It's
there.
so simple, yo. There's no reason for it to be as complex as people make it.
Yep.
But it's pretty cool, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually I'm 9 days away from my anniversary with my wife.
There you go.
Ooh,
There you go.
That's a big job right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. We gotta get the button soon.
Yes.
So we gotta get a button in here or something, you know. Hit that button every time.
Yeah.
Word.
The clapping and screaming button. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Coming soon.
Yeah, July 21st will be 25 years that we've been together. So we're excited. You know, we're both working. So great anniversary. We working. But our anniversary is on a Friday, so at least we'll be able to get out of work and enjoy each other after that.
Okay.
And then the weekend as well.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. I mean, I got a couple of other things going on that aren't exactly most uplifting things.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave those alone.
Right.
But for the most part, you know, everything's been for the most part decent. Can't complain, man. This new position's fun. I'm excited about it. It puts me in a position to now highlight some of our workers who are already doing a good job because we're looking to promote some people to be lead drivers. You know, the guys who drive everybody else around.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a chance for the guys that I know who work hard to get a little bit more money and a little more responsibility. So I'm happy to be in a position to help my friends and build them up. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm all about. I told everybody, man, I am not here to take nobody's bread out their pocket. You know what I mean? Like my goal is to get, people will come to work and start talking to me. And I'm like, yo, did you punch in? Nah, I was on my way to the time clock. Motherfucker, go punch in. Because you ain't talking to me for free, dog. You know what I mean? You talking to me once you make your money, dog. You ain't giving me no free time. Bro, I don't want that free time. Go punch in and then we can talk. Fuck all that, dog. You know, big dog.
Just been working kind of the same thing. Just been working new job back in the security industry. I want to say unfortunately, but I'll keep it fortunately.
Back into
it's pretty dope. You know, I was out the security industry for about 2 years. So it is pretty dope being back into it. I feel like I do an absolutely great job doing it. You know, KN9ne was there for a little bit with me in the security industry, so he knows as well. Kind of just doing that, bro. It's been tough because my hours are like sporadic. It is crazy. I call it like the firefighter schedule when you go into work for fucking 2 days, like just straight, and then you know what I mean. It's one of those one of those situations, but it's pretty dope. Other than that, just kind of, you know, as same as always, just, you know, music and business. What to Do is doing pretty good. 617 Records is doing pretty good.
Real quickly, sorry to cut you off. Is that the one that you rolled?
I think so.
Yo, please tell the people what we smoking on, because I just that shit just, as I blew out the smoke, and I was like, yo.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh,
that shit tastes good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yo, Kay, tell the people what we smoking right now.
Shout out to the dispensary.
Yeah, shout out to the dispensary. I got some apples and bananas.
Okay.
But I think the one that we are smoking right now is Mandarin.
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure? There was another one.
I think it's Mandarin. Then I got.
I had that before. That's
yeah, I thought it was the Cuban.
Oh yeah, it is the Cuban.
Okay.
No. The Cuban links is this one. This is the Cuban links.
All right.
I haven't smoked yet. This one has to be the Mandarin. The Mandarin I had rolled up.
Okay.
So this one tastes pretty fucking good.
Mandarin. All right.
Then I got the Cuban links in the blunt that y'all had seen me pick up. You saw me pick up. I don't know if you did, but it's right here. You feel me?
And before we go any further, this one here is the Grease Monkey, and this one here is the what was the other one that I had? The garlic cookies.
I'm jealous. I'm gonna roll up another one.
Oh, and this one here, I put a little of this Snake Eyes crumble in there.
Okay.
So that's you know, that's got a little.
It's gonna kick to it.
It's got a little, got a little kick in the door.
Yeah.
So.
But sorry to cut you off.
Oh yeah. So back to you.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much
I apologize. I just I had that little taste the air moment. You know, I was like,
shout out the dispensary real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that little fucking little Mike Epps moment real quick. So yeah, something
I do want to touch on though. Past couple weeks, I did want to comment on this. Is the past couple weeks, what to do has been doing good, but it also has been struggling lately. Something I wanted to touch on, right? The reason why it's struggling is because
Oh, me. How you doing?
He about to spark a whole another one.
Welcome back.
it's been a struggle for the past couple weeks. Just because we run a pretty different platform, bro. We're very different from the rest, and I feel like that's where we're gonna win in the end. But the past couple weeks, bro, I've just been kind of going through it, like really struggling because some people love it, and I think that's what everything. Music, any business, anything, works. Some people are gonna love it, and some people are just gonna hate it.
Right. Sometimes it takes a little longer for things to catch on than others, but ultimately, I mean, there were some things that were ahead of its time that people didn't grasp onto at first that now are like conglomerates.
Yeah. The PSP.
Yeah.
Ahead of its time.
Shit.
But other than that, just been pretty much working. New show. I'm pretty excited about that. September 25th. Midway movie over at the Midway Cafe in Boston.
Pop out.
This is very dope because this is finally, and I know you're amped about this too. My first show I'm not hosting.
I don't know, man.
And we got the host in the building.
We can finally sit here. We can finally sit this motherfucker down.
We're gonna
forever moving around, and after the show, he's just driving to the goddamn hospital and shit like.
It was bad, bro.
Like
shit. It was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, your health got it.
That was bad.
I'm gonna host it for you.
One of the we'll talk about that real quick. One of the past, I don't remember what show it was, but one of the past couple of shows over the summer, it was part of the 22 Summers tour. The Sammy's Patio one, I believe it was the second stop, because the third stop was Midway Cafe.
Sammy's Patio, you fucked yourself up. You was on top of chairs and everything.
Yeah. So that night was
crazy.
That night was so bad, bro. It was pretty embarrassing. It was a horrible night, but I learned from it, and I won't sit here and say I'm glad of it, you know what I mean? But I learned from it, and I definitely am taking some execution from that night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking it in.
Yeah. Just planning a little different. That's what Big Kev comes into play. You know what I mean? It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It's my first show that I'm hosting.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm pretty excited. I'm excited for the performance.
Alright, coming soon. We're getting that button on dog. We're getting that button. Multiple different effects on there too.
Right.
Have the DJ Callen. We'll do a DJ Callen one.
DJ Callen on the motherfucking beat.
Great idea.
Oh, hit him with the horn, too, in your own horn.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You're like, yo, I'm hosting it. Hit him with the foghorn or something.
Yeah. That's enough about us, yo. You know what I'm saying? Big Kev.
Yes, we got a special guest in the building.
We got a special guest. He goes by the name of KN9ne.
Yes,
sir.
What's going on?
Hey, shit,
I gotta tap you up.
Hey, shit. You know how it's going. You know how it's going. You know how it's going. Just another day, as usual.
What you been up to, bro?
Working, bro. 2 jobs, man. Working a whole catering business during the day.
Okay.
Overnight shift with ballet. You know what I'm saying? Driving these rich ass fucking cars and shit. Any rich people out there that's watching this, bro, just with a nice ass car. Yeah, I'm probably driving your shit. Like, and I'm just gonna tell you, most of y'all cars y'all got clean out.
Safe
how much money you have.
Safe and secure,
what it look
but
like. I don't care what kind of car you have. You can have the best car in the fucking world. Yeah. Clean that shit the fuck out. Clean your car out. It's just
yeah, that's from the guy who's got the trash in my car. Clean your shit.
But basically, just working, man. Just working hard. Big news. Having a puppy. Seeing that KN9ne building.
Yo.
Yeah, so I'm happy. Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's a big move right now.
I'm so happy you said that. That's a joke, me and my brother's.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah, that's like why I said it. But yeah, that's the big news for me right now. So my mind has just been on trying to, double up the best way I can every day. You know what I'm saying? Get money as fast as I can. And the next move for me, probably my CDL. Planning on going back to school and shit. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Just working, dog. Just trying to take it day by day. You know how this world is out here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking tough. Shit's not sweet. It's not friendly. It ain't fair.
Yep.
But we get into it day by day. Every day I wake up, I thank God that I'm here. Thank God, that I open my eyes to see that shit again, to go through this struggle again. But it's making me different, as I grow. I'm only 32, but
Yeah.
as they say, you never know life, even into the end. You never know it. You're still learning shit every day. So, that's why I'm just taking it one step at a time out here. That's it.
It's
hard, but
I hear
we
that.
out here, man.
I hear that.
We take care of things, bro.
I feel like the more things you go through, the more stronger you get. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like the more shit that's happening,
Oh,
it's like
definitely.
get it over with. Come on, bring it on. 'Cause I
Definitely.
can't wait until I'm 40 or 50. I'm gonna get all this shit over with now. But watch when I'm old, like really older, and
Right.
you know what I mean. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it is about.
Yeah.
Becoming a man figure, doing what we have to do as men, and that was I was gonna get on that because he was gonna ask me a question about how men are and how men get treated in this world and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking it away from women because y'all have a lot of things too that y'all gotta go through as well. But as a man, we gotta be that protector, that provider, that safe space, that shoulder to cry on, that open mind, that's gonna build and drag this sled through this snow, through this weather. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, as for men, I feel like as of being treated, it's like it's like what Chris Rock said. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man's only loved under condition he provides him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, mindset is we don't know how to be approached. A woman can be approached on look. Men is only approached on what he's doing as of in that moment.
Yeah.
He's just staring at you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna approach that dude. You don't know what's in his mindset. You don't know what he got on him. You don't know what's gonna tick him off that he might not like about you approaching him. You know what I'm saying? But that's why for men it's hard. We go through the most shit. There's men out here that are doing shit to themselves, suicide and taking their own life out here just for like love or like just little things that may bother them. But it's hard for men to speak about that. Men got that pride thing.
Taboo.
It's a pride thing.
But it's also a taboo.
Yeah.
Because it's like anytime a man shows weakness or vulnerability, you look at as a sucker or a punk.
Yeah, you look at somebody
or
down.
a woman, is like, oh well, I need a strong man. I can.
Right.
You showing signs of weakness.
But it's a hug thing. You see a man maybe crying over some shit. In your head, you're just like, we get judged off of rip. I feel.
Yeah.
Where it's like we're not just walked upon. We can be crying in the street, and they'll probably look at us like, this nigga probably going through some shit. His girl probably left him. He heartbroken. But if you see a woman on the street, it's easy to approach her and give her a hug.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's gonna need because they're emotional. So at the end of the day, it's all just about what you as a man have to do in order to find your happiness and find what is right for you. And like I said, sometimes men find it, but then there's some of us that really go through it and we don't know how to explain ourselves. We don't know how to talk. So, it's tough out here.
It sure is, man. It sure is.
It's like a never-ending battle. You know what I'm saying? As far as you got to keep going through it. Things are harder, to speak about. I'm going to touch on that real quick because I had a recent experience where, like, I was talking to this dude who was, like, the same thing as me, but just specifically music. And he was like, dude, I can blow up a girl like this as long as she's, she's attractive. Like, dude, I fucking like that. But as far as, like, he was, like, just saying for a man, like, even me, I'm an artist, I got, whatever. But he's like, I see it. Like, it's just crazy where he could blow up a female that's attractive like that. But then, like, when he does certain situations with men, it's not the same outcome. It's just crazy. It's like the female's allowed on the boat regardless, bro. She's allowed on the boat. She's gonna, as long as she's there.
I mean, she doesn't even. She doesn't even have to be 100% attractive.
Yeah.
Just, it's like they say that like girls sleep with who they want to and guys sleep with who they can. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different like there's 1,000 guys who will fuck that like average girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that average girl is looking for an above average guy. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a whole different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's different. Like a girl can walk into a room and she can guarantee to get herself some dick if she wanted to. She ain't even got to work for some dick. You know what I'm saying? But a guy, he got to have some money. He got to look good. His breath got to be on it. He got to have the fly J's.
Everything.
Like, everything's got to be, he's got to have the freshest lineup. Because if she sees an imperfection in his lineup, oh, he ain't even got a good barber. Like, he ain't even got a good lineup. I can't fuck with him. Look, oh, is his earrings real?
Yeah.
Like, it's like so much critiquing. Like, and they do so much to impress us. When at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about your fucking hair. I don't give a fuck about your lashes. I don't give a fuck about none of that makeup. Like, I'm still gonna smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even like it's you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's where the mentality of this is why, you know, relationships are the way they are, with the mentality of what people have. That's exactly what they look at, and that's exactly what we feel. So it's like it never ever. That's why when you say, you know, that you've been with your wife so long, it's hard to find that shit.
You don't ever see that. That's great. How many years
ago? 25.
25.
Yeah, we're getting the button coming soon. TMI podcast button coming soon. Different effects and all that. It's gonna be legendary.
But no, it's work though, and nowadays at the first sign of adversity, people are, oh fuck it, that ain't the right one for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no people. All right, so the whole 50-50 thing, that's straight bullshit. Like, there's no such thing as a 50-50 relationship, because there might be sometimes that you're pulling 60, she got 40. Sometimes she might be pulling 80, you got 20. It's never 50 fucking 50. Ever. Because y'all, the point of not the point, but one of the most, one of the best parts of like a functioning relationship is like being able to see where your partner is having the struggle and being that person who could be like, all right, babe, let's go. We got this. All right, you need a couple of minutes to lick your wounds. I got you for this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need me to hold you down here? I got you. You know what I mean? Like, when we was going to school together, you know, my wife and I helped each other out working different shifts and shit so that we can be able to provide for the house. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, there are some people who, like, there was a little while I didn't have no work and she was making decent money. So we were able to fucking deal with it like that. And I was still, you know, selling weed and shit on the side. And, you know what I'm saying? Making my little scraps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not like it's stopping.
But, like, you know, it wasn't what it should have been. You know what I'm saying? And then there was times that I was pulling in a lot more money than she was. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it goes both ways, emotionally, physically, financially. Like, it's all a give and take, a compromise. It's communication. It's having those hard conversations. And that's what people don't do. They can't have those hard conversations.
That's really what it comes down to.
They can't look that person in the eye and be like, you know what, babe, you know, like,
that's really what
can we figure out a new way to give me some head? Because lately it just ain't doing it for me. I'm saying it's the hard conversations. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying specifically like that was any of our conversations, but I'm just saying the hard conversations that people can't have with each other. Because the moment you mention something might be not right, it's defensiveness. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be, because the goal is, babe, I want to hit every one of your G spots. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all have either heard about or seen the episodes of Friends where they're talking about the G spots, and they're like, fucking, you know, there's 7 different zones, and you know, you gotta hit a 1, 2, and a 6, 5, and a 7, and a 4, and a 7, 7, 7. But so, like, that's the shit, is you gotta have those conversations to be like, yeah, babe, you know, you be rubbing it like this, but I really want you to rub it like that. You know what I mean? Like, that conversation is that, babe, you stroking it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it has to happen. Right, yo. Hey, yo, you gotta hit it with the 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a little tongue action, too. Get them. Because, yo, 25 years, goddamn it, y'all fucking have fun. Look, you got to have fun. It ain't going to last 25 years. If you don't reinvent yourself and have fun and be creative and, you know, try shit.
Keep shit interesting.
Try shit. Like, new shit.
Keep shit interesting.
You know, you have to,
Keep
man.
shit fun. Make it like a movie that never ends.
Because yo, people think
You know?
like that flame is always there. Like after a while, after that honeymoon stage, like you gotta work for that continuously.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because it's two separate lives that are trying to grow by itself and together all at the same time. That's like a fucking tree with a branch going out but still growing to the fucking, you know what I mean? It's like literally like it doesn't know what to do. It's literally two separate lives coming as one, trying to coexist together in harmony at some
So
point.
Soul in the building.
How old were you when you met her?
Oh man. So I was it was 1998 and I was
fucking like 3 years old.
I was 18.
Hey yo.
I was 18 and she was 16.
Okay.
And we had met on the party line, where you know I was just fucking ragging on all sorts of motherfuckers. Who was like, "Yo, shorty, yo, this is fucking Don Juan Bishop.
Hey
Yo, I'm gonna come pick you up in my Beamer, yo, and take you to like fucking Capitol Grill." And I'm like, "Shut up! He's gonna pick you up in his Honda Civic, and y'all about to hit the dollar menu." Cut it
Yo,
the
so
fuck out.
I gotta mention this real quick. I don't know if he's on here right now, but shout out to Shop by Solo Dexter, because the other day he had a girl call him Jesus. We gotta clap for him real quick. Yo, alright, so the reason why that's so funny is because he literally had a girl believing that his name was Jesus and Jesus. Alright, so I guess she's on the phone with him and fucking she's like at a party where everyone knows Danny already. His name's Danny, she's on the phone with Danny, right? With Shop by Solo Dexter. But she goes and turns it, yeah, Jesus said hi, everyone. I was like, you are a fucking legend. That was hilarious. But like, I don't know. I had to mention that real quick. That's just some funny ass shit. I was like, yo, shout out to Shop by Solo Dexter, one of the funniest fucking cameramen.
Oh my God. That's what's up.
Shout out, man.
He is going word. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat.
Shout out
people in there.
J. Soul, see you over there.
Oh, Emma likes my shirt. I bet she does. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we just started reading the text. 27 minutes in, this is the first time we're looking at the text.
Right.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. We're in the fucking zone here. We're in the zone. Sorry. I know it is just popping the fuck up all along the side here.
Yeah, we're still getting used to this. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. We're still getting used to the
live.
live.
More questions coming in. We just been talking for like 20, 30
Talking this shit, word. You know how we do, shooting the shit.
For
Talk
real.
My Ish. TMI.
Facts.
Talk My Ish podcast.
Yo,
talking shit.
Speaking of, so I got to hear about this PTSD track.
You can't even play it, huh? I don't know if he's going to be able to play it while we're doing an interview.
I mean, I don't see why not.
We're just going to play the track first, and then I'll explain.
Yo, comment if y'all can hear the song.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear it okay.
Let us know if y'all can hear it
and
good.
If you can hear us as well. Because we don't know. This is all new.
Yeah, we're still getting used to this.
They don't know my mind be on. Voices in and they singing songs. Demons in and they just adding on. Grip just flowing, I'm magic out. They don't know my mind be on. Voices in and they just singing songs. Demons in and they just adding on. Grip just flowing, I'm magic out. PTSD, 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 PTSD. Growing up and get high. Best way that I ease my mind. Music gone, now it's vibe. Please don't kill my vibe, yeah. Punch nigga in his eye. Slap bitches, I'm wild. It's KN9ne with a mean bite. I don't bark, it's on sight. I got guns, but I like to fight. See the crazy look all in my eyes. Been shot before, so I'm not right. And it gets scary when I get quiet. Living in hell with it on fire. Trapped in, no way out. I'm losing my mind now. Click, clack, pow, pow. Kicking it, I'm in my brain again. Talking with my demons, I ain't got no friends. Feeling all this fire, then I'm burning in. Devil in my face with this evil grin. Telling me to let go of locking in sin. Giving my soul if I'm down to win. I've been grinding so hard, I don't know sleep is. I don't know what sleep is. Nah, I've been up all night, got me thinking deep shit. Wrong the vicious and he got me drunk. Ain't feeling right, but I don't give a fuck. Walk through the streets with no love, ready to knock you fuck. No trust, niggas got me fucked up. Me mugging ass, cause I'm getting to the cash. They hate me, mad big facts. back. I'm in my bag with tab on back. They don't know who my mind be on. Voices in the next singing songs.
You already know me. I be at the shows like
back. They don't know who my mind be on. Voices in the next singing songs. Hands in the next satin on. Grips for the match. Yo, PTSD. 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 PTSD.
Hey,
PTSD.
hey,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. So, off that,
PTSD. Talk about it, man. How'd that come about?
off this,
Yes.
all right, this is gonna go down. It's gonna go down the road of just trials and tribulations. Okay, so back in 2017, I was living on my own in Boston. I was with my homies, whatever, do whatever. And short story, basically, he just ran up. I was shot, and during that time, I was in a hole of like a space. I honestly thought I died in that hole, and it wasn't more or less like I died. It was more or less like a reboost of a smack in the face with life. And PTSD was one of the first songs that right after I was shot, I went right on to writing about. And it's funny because I had like 4 other verses, and the hook was gonna be completely different. But the day I actually kind of recorded it and heard myself, I was kind of still pissed. I was healing. I was in the healing process. Mind you, I got hit one time. I had 4 holes in my leg. So went in, went out, hit the wall, went back in, went back. Hit with a 40 hollow tip. So other than that, shit happens. But this song right here is basically saying all the dark shit I was going through. Like I said, I felt like I wasn't me. I felt like I was a whole different person. I really felt like I was the actual KN9ne of just not caring at the moment. So when you hear the line like punch niggas, I slap bitches, I'm wild, like it's more or less I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I don't want to be looked at as a fucking woman beater tonight. But it's just at the time how heated I was, I felt at that moment, I felt like a woman had walked up to me and said some disrespectful shit, I'ma slap her. Just because I was in that whole mind state. I was basically like a traumatizing moment.
Nah, yeah, those were some tough years, bro. Even me, when I got that call, I was like, holy shit. Because when someone
my brother was in fucking Germany.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
My brother was tripping on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Oh, yeah, that's
shout
right.
out J. Soul that's in here. He drove me to the hospital. My brother from another mother, always respectfully got love for me. But yeah, he got me to the hospital. Just that song alone, though, everything I was thinking about in my head, I was just like tripping. And then I went to the doctor. They actually diagnosed me with anxiety and PTSD. So literally, it's not like I'm making this song now just to make it. I'm literally making this song because I have it.
Yeah, word.
That shit is there. And it took me a minute because I was shot before the 4th of July, which was crazy.
Yeah.
So that year kind of hit me different, and hearing the noises, just the fireworks sound and shit, I had to put myself into it because I know it's just fireworks. I know we're going to see shit, they're going to be loud, whatever. Yeah, but it's just the sound effect of pop.
Yeah.
Puts me in a whole nother state of like, damn that night. Because that's the only thing I heard. That loud, that's ever been that close to my ear. That. So when that shit happened, it's just like, I had to take it slow. I didn't take it slow because I was still out here getting to it. I was on the scooter riding that shit. I was like 3 weeks in at the crib and then decided to walk around. And the doctors was getting mad because I kept popping my fucking stitches. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah, we witnessing out here. Right there.
Live in effect.
Live in effect.
That's crazy, yeah.
Live in effect. There's like 2 more up there, but I ain't showing my ass on them. Anyway, but yeah, that shit is not fucking funny. And I don't care what anybody says about that shit, bro. Exactly. You already know, J. So I see you commenting. But honestly, that whole day was just one crazy thing.
Yeah, yo, what's fucked
and
up
it just feels like a lighter. It feels like this.
What's
Somebody
fucked
just
up
has
is,
a lighter by your leg.
got
Just all
I got
day.
the call, and you know when someone calls you and says that they don't know the situation yet, like they don't even know it. So like all I got was a call that saying was fucking K9ne shot. That's all, literally all I know. So I was fucking flipping the fuck out.
Understandably.
Yeah,
so.
word. Like it's just like you don't know what's going on.
But my adrenaline was pumping. I got up and walked up the stairs. Yeah, like most people told me when like I heard stories.
You ate that though.
Yeah, that's what I said. He knows I ate that shit, bro. I walked up the fucking stairs, bro. It just was like, nigga, I'm here. What's up? And literally, the only thing that got me was that his girlfriend came out in the room and she was shaking. And when I looked at my leg, you know, this first time experience of anything. So I'm like, damn, I'm shot for the first time. Let me see how my leg looked. I looked at it, man. My whole mentality of Mr. Tough Guy went straight to fucking pain. My leg curled up like this. I did the chicken wing. I fucking got in the car, and like I said, it just feels like a lighter. It's like this under that part you was hit. And it's just a burning sensation. And like, I even walked in the hospital. They pulled the whole wheelchair out for me. I was like, I don't need that shit. I'm walking.
How long did it kind of take for you to like actually like be back to good?
Demoed in the building.
Bro, that's the thing. Like, as of skin wise, as of open wounds, it healed, I want to say 4 months, 5 months in.
Oh, man.
I healed pretty kind of fast.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But as moving wise, I only sat my ass in the house for like a good week, week and a half. I was in the crib just because I really couldn't at the time stretch my leg out fully because I had the stitches in, so I had to keep my leg like folded at like a 90-degree angle at all times so that the skin got attached. But after a while, bro, I started going back outside. Like I said, I was riding the scooter, and that's what was fucking me up because you know you banging shit. Yeah. I used to get off and look at my pants, and my pants be wet right there. I'm like,
I remember. I used to see you on the scooter all the time.
And I still was moving. That's why, like, people told me straight up, like, yo, bro, you're fucking champ for that. Like, I don't understand. Even Shane and them, because literally, they were playing basketball one day. I jumped on the court and did a dunk. And these niggas just looked at me like, move. You just was shot. How the fuck are you jumping around? Like, I don't know, bro. And honestly, I know because to me, I'm a big guy. All it did was hit me. It didn't hit like no main artery or nothing. So it just like
that was probably some good exercise though, jumping on the court. Like, that was probably actually good for it. You know what I mean? Like
Now the only thing is I never went and got it. Like you know how they say you're supposed to go to what is it, therapy for your leg or some shit and all that. So chiropractor, I was supposed to get one, but I never got one. You know, good mentality, nigga shit. I just don't give a damn. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna heal my own goddamn way. The only problem I have now is during the winter time. When it gets cold, like freezing cold to the point where like niggas about to get frostbite on their hand. The only thing I hate, I get an itch in my leg now that I can't reach. It's like that annoying itch feeling you just can't reach. Like you're just scratching and scratching for nothing. Like at all. I feel like I need like a real thin ass needle to just go in my leg and itch that one spot. But like that's only during the winter time. But yeah, that's where that song came about. PTSD. For the most that know it, D-Mode, Jada Soul, everybody who watching, everybody who's been to the show, you already know that's like the go-to song right there. Everybody knows that song. Everybody fucks with it. Everybody knows exactly what it is because not even just from my point of view, I know other people go through this shit too. Or on a daily basis. It's not just about me. I'm looking out for anybody else too. Just you going through this shit on a daily basis and you feeling like, you know, not that PTSD where you're like an emotional feeling where you're like feeling like shit's bad for you, but like I know there's most people that have that moment where they're just pissed off. You want to punch a wall, you want to punch a beanbag or do something, break something. I'm telling you right now, go listen to that song. Don't worry, mixtape coming soon too. So when you hear that song, I want you to play it, listen to it, and literally think about that shit. Because
Peanut, you're a fool.
September 25th.
September 25th.
Midway
baby.
Movie, Midway Cafe.
Yes,
You'll probably see K9ne performing that. So
we did.
That kind of leads on to the next question: was what inspires you to make music? Like, what inspires you to make music and the music that you make?
Life.
There you go.
Literally. Like when this all started with me, I wasn't even more or less wanting to be a rapper. It was more or less like I saw. I'm gonna feel mad over this, but you know that movie, Extremely Goofy movie. When Max was a skateboarder, he was doing all the X Games and shit.
I think I was missing out.
Yeah, you probably would. Damn, you suck. You know the movie?
I've seen the original. I didn't see the second one.
All right, so the second one there was
Isn't he like off to college or some shit?
yeah, he's off to college, but his fat boy Pete, he meets this girl, and in the movie, she's at like one of those talk poetry things that they snap their fingers.
Okay.
One of those.
Yeah.
So like as a kid watching that, I always looked at it like, damn, that's how people express themselves. And then the music I was listening to, my sister, shout out to my sister, she played all music, all different types of music. So like, and I was always with her. So
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
when I'm around, I'm always watching stuff. Yo, this is like I'm hearing it. Like the beats used to always get me. It was more or less the beat. It was more or less like what people were talking about. It was just the beat, how it made me feel. And I used to be like, damn, I want to do something like that. So I always just wrote just to write poems, little things that rhyme. I didn't really write to be like, oh, I want to be a rapper. I just wrote stuff down because I felt like, well, not really felt like, it's more like my mom told me everybody has a moment where they write a book about themselves. It might not be published, it might not be whatever, but you wrote a book about yourself. Somewhere in a fucking down the list, you wrote from where it started to where you're at now.
Yeah, word.
Right? So I always looked at it like I'm writing a book for myself, but the way I want to write it like I'm spitting something to myself, like I'm talking some good shit, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And then what really got me into rapping was, I'm gonna say it again, I grew up listening to Number 50.
Okay.
So once I heard What Up Doug, What Up Gangsta, and Wangsta, when I heard those two songs, I literally, like, it just hit me. Like, I was like, all right, maybe I could probably do something with this rap. Let me try this out. Let me try to actually put a flow to it. But before, it was messing me up because, like I said, I never wanted to actually rap. So when trying to find a flow, it took a while. The shit you hear now was not me. I could play some old shit, and it sounded like I'm trying to go on some twisted shit, but I'm fucking it up. So it was like, I had to find myself. I had to find what it was. Yeah, it took a while and shit. But even when now, like, writing to me will always be my thing of, I just want to write. I feel like there's certain things that you don't talk about with people. And just like you said, it's hard to express that. So if people listening to music and listening to actual things on YouTube and stuff, why not take a beat?
Yeah.
Not necessarily rapping, but necessarily just talking and preaching about myself and what I'm going through and what the shit that I'm learning and how I'm progressing in life just as a man. Like I said, man, it's tough. I didn't have no fucking...
Yo, can I ask you, what's your favorite song you ever made?
My favorite song ever made?
I'm wondering now, this is a question for me. Because I really, like, literally don't know. I dead ass want to know, like, what's your favorite song you ever made? Because I got one, but, you know, everyone usually has one. Or they kind of stuck on a few, you know what I'm saying? I want to know. I never asked him this before, so I want to know.
Yeah, you got me in a fucking stuck now, nigga. Like, what the fuck? My favorite song I ever made.
You got the man stumped.
Yeah, he does. There's no bullshit.
He's got a lot of music.
I'm
not the only one with a lot of music. He's got a shit ton.
I do. It's just
a crazy catalog.
probably No Days Off.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh
No
shit.
Days Off, I would say, was probably one of my favorite ones that I've ever made.
Oh,
besides PTSD and
sorry, sir, but mine's back talk. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry, sir, but mine's back.
Nah, that'd be my top three.
That's my shit.
My top three favorite songs by me would be No Days Off, PTSD, and Back Talk.
Back talk's my shit.
Literally.
Well, I want to know where K9ne comes from.
Oh,
yes.
The most funniest thing about that, it's actually my teeth.
Okay.
It's actually my teeth. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't have the best of smiles that you see now. Shit was fucked up. But the only things that really stuck out were my canines. And to me, I used to always like just make fun of how my teeth look, but I always said it, I'm like, my canines look fucking fire. And for some reason, the name, just the name of K9ne just stuck with me. And like in the beginning, motherfuckers motherfuckers was clowning, talking about, oh, you a cop? Nah, bro. Ain't nothing about being a cop. Ain't nothing about being a dog. It's just a simple fact that I like my canines, and the way that the name comes off is just like, whatever. I'm gonna just kick it.
It's so crazy he said that, because there was like a time where there was like this wave of people saying that real quick, and then it was immediately over. Like he just shut it down instantly. That shit was fire. I think I talked to D-Mode about that before. Like there was like this little wave for a couple months of people saying that, and then it was like the power just went.
Yeah. But then, you know, I started looking at it like, you know, I am a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog in a big ass world. You gotta fucking fight through this shit. You gotta tear and rip walls down. So
the Pack EP out now on YouTube.
yes, sir. Check out
such a
EP.
dope.
Check it out.
If you look at that cover, you can see it. That just
cover alone is fire.
Yeah, it's such a dope cover. Literally, just go on YouTube, put in 44Noise KN9ne.
I have plenty of names too. But it was just like, you know, that one stuck with me.
Yeah, that one sticks.
That one sticks. So yeah, I always just was like, fuck, I'm gonna keep that. Before I was going by karma. And the only reason I was going by that is just because the karma that was hitting me. But it was my dummy fucking time as a kid that what I was doing to get myself that karma.
Yeah.
So it was like you gave yourself a name just because of the stupid shit you're doing.
Glad you changed that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't think, ladies and gentlemen, we got karma in the house. I don't know. It doesn't exactly go to saying nah. Yeah, no, we did.
Here's the place like, wait, what? Hold on, no.
Karma.
Yo,
Run.
Yeah. You know, he did it. He just came at me with that. We need the button. We need the button.
Coming soon.
Hey, coming soon. Roast.
But yeah, that's where the name came from. So yeah, it was just stuck with me.
Well, I'm glad it did because I definitely don't see karma. I'm glad you got out of that phase.
Yeah. See? Like I said, it's just about that time of growing and
being. No, and hey, look, you know, RZA wasn't RZA in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to go through your different stages to be who you are. You know?
Fucking D-Mode's the only one that didn't have to go through a name change.
Yeah, for some odd reason.
Fucking D-Mode. Shout out to Demo.
Fucking D-Mode.
He came in. It was just like, yo, D-Mode. That's it. I don't have no
I just
copyrights.
That,
I have
though. Like,
no
if you think about
troubles or nothing.
Word.
You just got your fucking name.
We're about to give D-Mode anxiety tonight. He's going to be falling asleep like fucking shit. Like, I hope I don't have to fuck. He's going to be on YouTube searching people like looking for other D-Modes and shit.
He probably has already. I guarantee you, D-Mode has probably already did.
I think he did.
Yeah. After the fact that me and you had to change our name, I think he went home and probably was like, let me do some research real quick, make sure my name's not popping up as rapping. And I bet you it's not.
Well, if he hasn't, he's definitely doing it tonight. Shout out to D-Mode.
Shout out to D-Mode.
If you're still tuning in.
Yeah. Project coming soon. Mixtape in the work. I know it's been a while. I was supposed to bed drop it, but you know, shit happens.
You know, my guy got a shit ton of music on my laptop.
And Jay just fucking went through his shit and fucking picked up the song too that I made over there. I was like, God damn, bro. So I gotta go over there and get that song too, right? So yeah, a lot of songs coming. So just be prepared. The main 3 wasn't the only thing that's gonna get that 10K though.
Yeah, congratulations
on
that. That shit's doing well.
What's your thoughts on main 3, man?
Honestly, best fucking one we ever did. I'm gonna say that right now. It's the best one we ever fucking put in. That shit was a whole, what, 3.4K within like, no, sorry. It hit like 2 point something K within that night of you posting it.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's a lot. What the fuck just happened? Within a day after that, it was 3.7. And I called y'all. I called everybody on the group chat and started bugging. I was bugging. I was like, yo, nigga, it's only been the second day. We had 3.6K. What the fuck is this? Next thing I know, kept going up. And when it got to, I want to say about 4, that's when I started calling y'all again and was like, yo, we're hitting 10. I was like, we have to hit 10. We hit 10. That's exactly what we're going to hit. We're going to hit 10 and that's it. That's a party. That's a fucking party. That's a whole glow up session right there.
I wasn't prepared for
literally,
that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I wasn't either.
I was not. I was. Of course, we had a lot of push into it, a lot of push, but I didn't think the push that we had behind it was gonna end up being that outcome.
Yeah.
So I was just fucking like, yo, this is literally like, I'll put it this way, it was like double the outcome I expected.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much what I put into the example of it. It was like kind of that situation. I was like,
And that shit,
And it's only gonna grow.
yeah. And I think that goes based off of because it was just I think it goes because it was such a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good song and it's a good video.
no, we did our fucking thing on that.
Yeah, it was
just
just
a good outcome of how everybody just went on it. How everybody put a different tone to it, a different vibe to it. Like it was all different from everybody's perspective. Like it went from fucking emo first. Yes, sir.
You see that?
I want to hear that noise. Oh, we're gonna be here for a little bit. I gotta go to work.
You got work tonight.
I gotta work tonight, but I'm out of here at least by like 10:25, 10:30.
You go to Parks $1 Million cars.
So,
Shit.
nah, having the kid just makes you more motivated to do it. That's all it is. It's just motivation to keep going, bro. Because like I said, mine's on the way too. Yours is here. You got yours. Mine's on the way.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
So yeah,
that's,
it's just motivation now, bro.
I don't have kids yet, but I can only imagine like that. That just like it just like that. Like it's go time. You know, I can only imagine.
For the good ones, yeah. Yeah, well, most of them. Sometimes it takes a little while for some people to like really register it. But like,
Yeah, 'cause I ain't.
I'll tell you what, man. Being a dad is literally the greatest thing that I've ever been able to do on this planet. Is being responsible for the outcome of this girl's life. You know what I mean? Like me and my wife are like literally like molding this girl and helping her become the best version of herself. You know what I mean? And it's such a fucking honor to be a part of that. You know, like people take shit for granted all the time. You know, like there are people who would love to have kids who can't have kids. And there are people who have like 7 kids and don't give a fuck about 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of fucked up how things work out sometimes. But like kids are a blessing. The fact that, you know, you're a god, you know, your girl's a goddess, man. You guys are creating life. Like that's a fucking unbelievable accomplishment right there. And then to raise them up to be a fucking good person in this world, that's just that's A lot of work, and B, that's the most gratifying thing
it's
ever.
It's like the dopest thing to do. Yeah.
And then on top of it, like I'll be 100% honest, I'm an Aquarius and I'm a ridiculously emotional empath. Yeah. Like the wind will blow a certain way and I'll start to tear up about it. Like it happens sometimes. Yeah. Like I just have the ability to like literally put myself in that position and feel that pain, yo.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, it's crazy being able to experience that, you know. Like she's just such an amazing fucking person already at 12 years old. Like the last 12 years have just been wow. Like the most gratifying, scary, gratifying, fun, like everything wrapped into one, man. Yeah. You know, but it's like it's the one thing on this planet that's more worth it than anything else. And do not even mention the love, like the amount of love that like you have for them and they have for you. You know what I mean? Like that shit is like no other, dog. Like the moment. Do you know what you're having yet, or is it too early? Or
too early.
All right, yo. The moment you put he or she in your arms for the first fucking time and you hear that baby crying, your whole world changes, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking, ooh, that feeling. Yo, I'll tell you, look, I love my daughter so much that when I wake up for work at like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting ready, I kiss my wife, who's usually like up because, you know, I can fucking fart and she wakes up. Like, she's like, yo. Like, yo, she's such a light sleeper, yo. So like she become like, you mad loud. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even do nothing, yo. All I did was walk. Sorry, my slipper made noise. But legit, so she be usually up when I'm on my way out the door. So I kiss her and shit, tell her I love her. But then I go into my daughter's room and I give her a kiss and I tell her I love her. And sometimes like, you know, she'll start to like squirm or whatever, like she's almost, you know, like she's kind of about to wake up, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
But like that love, just walking away from her is just like in abundance, bro. Like I hate leaving her every day to go to fucking work, bro. It's the worst feeling walking out that door knowing that she's laying in that bed. You know what I mean? Like I just want to be with her, dog. Like she's fucking. I don't know. It's a love like no other, bro. I can't even explain it. You'll know soon enough.
Yeah,
man.
well, let's go ahead.
You know, I thought I knew because I got a bunch of nieces and nephews and a bunch of godchildren.
Right.
So, like, I thought I knew about that love.
Yeah.
But it's a whole nother feeling when it's your own creation. You know what I mean? So,
That's dope.
yeah, man. Parenthood is the most amazing thing, man. D, you know what I'm talking about, D.
Word. Demo knows.
D knows. It's the greatest
Shout
fucking
out to
feeling
Demo.
ever. Yes, that's a great father right there.
Right.
Such a great guy.
Here, man.
Yo,
Shout out to the fathers.
we need a lot more great fathers in this world, yo. You know, it's important because the system is set up to drive families apart
Yeah, hell yeah.
on purpose, you know, because they're the middleman. You know what I mean? And they make money off of the situation. Because, yo, if she's collecting money, then she can't work a certain amount of hours because then she won't get money.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's working to give money, and they're taking a cut of that money. Like
Word.
if he's paying $250 a fucking
Word.
week, they're only giving her like $140. They're keeping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they getting that cut, and it's a system on purpose, bro.
That shit's crazy.
Because
when I heard about that for the
yo,
first time, I
legit,
was like,
because
wait, what?
yo,
Hold on.
because it's
I didn't even know.
statistically, you know, look, they say all this shit about being strong, independent women who raise kids on their own, but it's a statistical fact that more career criminals come from single mother homes. Homes that are single dads are less of a rate, and homes that have both parents are less of a rate. So literally, like it's a proven fact that if you separate the father from the mother and have the mother raising the kids dependent on the fucking state or the government, then you know what I'm saying? You keeping them right there in poverty where you fucking want them and controlling them at every angle because now you're getting a fucking cut of everybody's money. You know what I'm saying? The state's getting your money, bro, either way. You know, and then people are going to jail if they don't pay, and that's more fucking money. Because that's a business in itself, putting people in jail. So,
Yeah, you gotta pay that.
you know, it's really ridiculous. I wish a lot of these adults would wake the fuck up and realize that they're just playing into the system. If they were adult enough to sit down and talk about, all right, this is what your kid actually needs. This is where they're going to be. This is what's going to happen. I'll handle this. You handle that. You don't need a fucking court system. But the problem is everybody thinks that they're going to come up somewhere, or they think they're going to get over on someone, or somebody got a point to fucking prove. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm going to get all your money.
It's the Matrix.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, there are some very vindictive fucking women and men out there.
Yeah, word.
You know, who use their kids as pawns. Like, oh, you want to see your kid, you're going to pay. Like, bro, like, shit don't need to be like that, man. Like, it's really fucked up, yo. Like, it shouldn't be like that. So, everybody, communicate. Communication is important.
Is key.
Yo, you can co-parent successfully, yo.
Key to success in everything.
You know, like, literally. You don't need the court systems for that shit. Hold each other accountable.
So my guy got to head out soon. You know what I'm saying? So what's the plan for tonight? What's your night looking like?
My night?
Yeah. How do you think your night's gonna go, man?
Yeah, smooth. No problems, man. Should be good.
Chilling.
But yes.
What's like the coolest car?
The coolest car I parked there?
Yeah. I'd be nervous. Nervous as fuck. Fuck around, let me park someone's party. I'd be like, oh,
the
shit.
coolest car I parked so far has to be the Audi 2-door. It's 2023. That shit's sexy as hell.
Alright.
I think so. But the shit is fucking fire.
Shit.
Honestly, the most comfortable car I've driven in, GMC 2023.
No shit, that's pretty dope.
That month, dope. Man, I gotta grab the fucking side handle to get in the goddamn car.
Hey, yo.
I gotta fucking pull myself up, nigga. I'm already tall. Like, I gotta pull myself up there. Like, what the fuck?
And you over here trying to have me work over there. Fuck no, I be getting in the motherfuckers like, what? I don't know how to drive this shit.
Exactly. That's the only problem.
I already don't know how to drive.
I don't know how to drive stick shift.
I know how to drive, I just don't know how to park.
Yeah, you don't know how to park. I see your parking skills.
My driving is lit. I just don't know how to park.
I see your parking skills.
Well, then, yeah, you can't come up in my job. 'Cause that's all we do is like park cars. Well, I mean, you know, it's pretty much just driving into a line into the car in front of it. But
No, that's
sometimes
easy,
when we're bringing the clean cars upstairs back to be rented, you gotta like back them into the spots up there on the showroom floor if there's no place to just drive through to the other side.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, you would just have to sharpen up your skills a little bit. But we would be okay with you working on just dirty cars for the time being. You know, we'd work
heart
with you.
attacks.
You know, but that's one of the perks of fucking.
You give me heart attacks in the car.
Yeah.
There's a few times where I think I'm good now. After from New Hampshire, I think it settled in a little bit. But those times I was having legit heart attacks in the back of this dude's car. I was like, yo. Yo, and then I'm sorry. Shout out to Jay Bills. He kind of definitely ended it. I was like, all right, we're going fast. Jay Bills, his brother, fucking. Yeah, it was New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, no, it was Rhode Island. I think.
I don't know where the fuck. I think we was going to see Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Was that New Hampshire?
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to J.Soul if you're still tuned in. I think it was J.Soul's birthday. But that shit I was having legit heart attacks in that backseat. Until I seen Mr. J Bills fucking, I swear, like, I can't even hear the car, but I felt like I heard his car in my head just go, like, bro, I swear to God, when I was looking that shit, we're already going fast. How much faster does he need to go for him to do that? Like, and then that's where it ended. I was like, all right, I think I'm good now. Like, literally, I was just like, oh my God. I was like, all right, I think we're good. I was like, you couldn't pay me fucking $1 million. Remember I was saying that? I was like, you couldn't pay me $1 million to get in that fucking car with him. And he was like, yo, okay. I remember he was like, because he could put his shit in sport mode. I'm like, what the fuck is sport mode, bro? 100 fucking Jesus Christ.
I got sport mode too, but I don't really put mine in sport mode. It eats up too much of everything else. But when I do put that bitch in sport mode, I'm gone.
Yo, I was fucking freaking out until I seen him do that. I was like, all right.
Nah, it's because Johnson got a heavy foot. Boy, sits on the gas.
He's like a smaller version car of yours, right?
Yeah, this is 2016, so his is a little smaller. So that's why when he goes flying, he can catch air and the shit just be gone. Gone. Mine's a 2019 luxury.
I saved this question for last. This is your last question before you head out. What is your favorite artist of all time?
Or shit, maybe top 3.
Oh yeah, top 3, top 5, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Just in case.
I'm gonna go with top 5. I'm gonna go with top 5.
In any particular order or no particular order?
No particular order. Because I don't want to get into that detail.
Shit, I don't even know.
That's gonna start a whole nother conversation of who the hell is better and all that crap.
Right.
Nah. As a top 5 favorite artists, I would have to put Fabulous.
Oh shit! As what? Hold on. Okay, what order?
I'm not putting it in the order just because. I'm just naming my top 5.
Okay, all right.
This is what I said. I'm not gonna get into that.
I give you that though, Fab. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Fab.
No, that's good.
He said, "Wait, where you putting
Hold
Fab?"
on, I wanted that. I was wondering, but okay, that's fire.
All right, so Fab.
I'm not really gonna count 50. I listen to 50 all the time. But 50.
I mean, how do you not count 50?
Yeah, he's in it. Eminem has to be in it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
shit. There you go.
And you know he's underrated, but I'm gonna say Hobson.
Yo, hell yeah. Yo, that's crazy you just said that. Yo,
That's basically
yes.
like-
You know who Hobson is?
My two those.
Who?
Hobson? Yo, fucking
Yeah.
love him. I already know you love him. He's on
Hobson's,
some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
He's a good artist that I
Lyrical.
listen to.
Lyrical, crazy.
Special.
It's fucking nuts. I remember Hobson too.
There's a lot of them.
The ill mind of
There's
Hobson.
a lot of
like
them I
7
can
of yo.
name. There's a lot of them I can name, but there's a lot of artists that I normally listen to his shit. We getting a fucking call. Yeah. we got Nug J. Dot Solar on the phone. Boy called me during the interview.
J. Dot Cole. J. Dot Soul.
Oh, you can't? Nah, you good.
We are about to head out in a few minutes.
Nah, yeah. Hold on. Give me. Hold on. Type it in the comment. We're looking at it now.
Yeah, comments is on the screen.
He's stupid. Nah, because
Hi.
he need a license first. How do you park these cars with no
You going to
license?
bed now?
Yeah.
Wow, the first
You can
time
still
ever you
park
going to bed
You can
early.
park cars
You
with
can
no
still park
license.
cars with no license. What you talking about?
I just don't know how to.
But yeah, those are my
I
top.
don't know how to drive.
I would
I love
say
you
those
so
are my top five.
much.
There you go.
Not my top five. But the
Bye.
first five off my head that I honestly would say that I listen to that I can be like, I listen to what they say.
My baby.
The little 5 points, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, yeah.
That's
What
a
it
dope
is.
selection, though. I
What it
fuck
is.
with the Fabulous and Hobson selection on
Yeah.
that one. No bullshit. Gotta check out Hobson.
I'm gonna have to look 'em up.
Legendary.
Yeah, definitely. I'll look them up.
The Ill Mind of Hobson, I think he did like 1 through fucking 7. Remember the one he did his record label? That shit was crazy.
That was.
He's like he has a huge like category of videos where each video is like a story. Everything just leads up to fucking like I think 7 or 8.
My favorite one is when he's talking to God.
So
Yeah,
somebody's
cussing
here.
him out.
Is that what that says?
It says, license, park, cars, facts, knowledge, and communication. JB Wild, what he about to do.
Listen, I can park a
I'm
car. I just
here.
don't know how to parallel park certain
Nah,
weird
he's-
angles.
He's like, I'm here talking, like, I'm in the comments. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
seeing the comments at first. We were just talking.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Nah, but we're about to head out soon.
So,
Shit, that's all.
y'all catch it, though.
Shout out to everybody
Mixtape
that
coming
tuned
soon.
in. Hell yeah.
Real soon on that. We took a whole hour of talking.
That's what I was gonna
Fucking
ask.
shit.
What you got coming out next? What do you think what do you got? Because you already know that.
I'm going to just pull Little Wayne right now and just say I'm sorry for the wait.
We're a crazy
But that's
project
not the
coming out,
name
you know.
of the project, but
I
sorry for
already
the wait.
know.
But nah, I've been thinking about the project name. I have a few names listed and stuff, but I'm not gonna say what. But just know it's coming. It's coming. I know y'all waited so long. I know I said I was gonna drop it in January when my birthday came around and shit. But I had to, like I said, these little things that just come in between that, so I had to push it back, way back.
Hey, sometimes it's
Time.
needed.
Back in the time.
Sometimes it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Big Kev, you got anything else to say?
You know, I thank KN9ne for joining us today. I
Of course,
appreciate
of
you.
course,
I know you got work, so
Always,
you
work,
know,
always, you know
thank
that.
you so much for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Um,
That's why I rolled this blunt, because we got on this fucking highway.
yo,
Come on. Right to work, be there on time, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, but shout out to everybody that tuned in. We're going to end it off. It's TMI Podcast, Big Kev, 44Noise. Shout out to KN9ne that came through.
yes.
The movie. One more thing before we end it off. September 25th, we got Big Kev
25th, let's
hosted.
go.
Yes, sir.
617 Records.
Yes, sir.
A bunch of artists, local artists, bunch of vendor sponsors. It's gonna be a dope night. What2do.com, 617 Records, TMI
Mhm.
Podcast. You already know
Yes,
we
sir.
out
Let's
gang.
go.
Gang,
We
gang.
out of here.